Christelle is going to share, and then she's going to actually introduce you guys to the next millionaire in Rand money in South Africa. And then what we're going to do after that, we're going to have Amy come on, you guys, and she's going to really talk to you guys about how she built her business working 2 hours a day around her full-time jobs. And then we're going to open up for questions. Okay. So Christelle, are you with us, my friend?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm so well. Thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here. So for you that don't know me, my name is Christelle. I am a single mom that went from broke to being a millionaire in under 6 months as a South African. I'm a single mommy. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I lost my little girl quite early in my pregnancy. My son was part of a twin, and 20 years ago, I lost my little girl. God blessed me 3 years ago when I fell pregnant again, and again it was my. So 16 years later, he blessed me with a little girl, and I believed in my whole heart that, do you know what? God didn't bless me for me to miss out on my daughter's life. And I decided I want to be a stay-at-home mommy. I want to make this work, and I want to spend as much time with her as possible. But that unfortunately comes at a price. Being a stay-at-home mommy, work from home. The only thing that I knew back then was MLMs, or I was working for 2 foreign companies. But it was hard. It was stressful. I was working from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. So my dream of spending time with my little girl never materialized. Then I think again, God just grabbed in and he's like, do not, this is not working. And I lost both my jobs at the end of August last year. Almost a year ago now. And I was searching online. I couldn't find something that was ticking my boxes, where I had an opportunity where I can earn a really decent income, where I could determine my own hours, where I can determine and I get paid what I'm worth. Then I stumbled across this, and I mean, all my prayers were answered. I prayed about this, and I got 4 confirmations that digital marketing is what I was looking for. But I had lost my jobs. I couldn't even afford my own groceries for 2 months, because at the age of 46, I was jobless. I was sitting on my couch and I couldn't even buy bread for my 2 children. My mom, as a single income household earner, was supporting her family and mine. Do you know what that feels like at the age of 46, where you think that, you know, I was supposed to have my life figured out and it's a total mess, and I can't even do the absolute basics of buying bread, or when it was going okay to put in fuel and buy groceries at the same time. It just didn't happen. Then the biggest miracle, digital marketing, came, and it radically changed my life. I had gone in the last 5 years from losing 2 businesses through COVID and through just wrong financial decisions, to losing 2 jobs, to the bank repossessing my car, to, like I said, in under 6 months earning my first million, in 8 months earning my second million as a South African, and I'm this close to earning my third million as a South African. And I'm like, oh my word, how did this even happen? And I'm so grateful. I mean, I worked from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, earning 18,000 Rand, earning $1,000 a month. For Monday, I earned $2,300 in 12 hours. In 12 hours, I earned more than I did in 2.5 months worth of work. And I'm like, oh my word, how is this possible? And my program cost me a once-off amount. And I'm like, this is what I've been praying for. This is what's going to, specifically as a South African, take South Africa out of poverty. This is what we need. So, like I said, my mom was the angel that blessed me with this beautiful opportunity. I mean, I didn't have the money to start. My mom lent me the money. And because I had become this successful, I could buy my mom a car for her birthday a little over a month ago. For her birthday. I mean, she didn't expect it. I mean, she was driving this car that she's had for like 15 years, which she couldn't really even take for a service. She thought I was going to surprise her with a service for a car. And then my son drove in with a brand new car, into her workplace. And I'm like, here's your keys. So that was one of the nicest things to be able to give back to my mom. And like Saturday, this week Saturday, we leave on holiday for the first time in 12 years. For the first time in 12 years, I get to spend a holiday with my children. I get to know my son again. My son, I've lost out on about 13 years of his life where I was trying to build businesses and trying to build a life, and I miss out on him. I suddenly get to know my son again, and he is so fun to be around. And I get to be mommy to my little girl. I can go to her gymnastics classes and I can see how she grows. And whenever they've got a school play, I can go to the school play. We had Women's Day in South Africa last week, Friday. And the Thursday they had a little play at school, and I could be there. That is why I'm doing this, because I determine my own hours, I determine my own days, I determine how and when I work, and how my business works around me. So this has been the absolute best opportunity I've ever come across. And my heart is to just help and support and guide and be a beacon. And if I can do this as a single mom, with zero following on TikTok, with no experience, and I could do this around a 2-year-old and be this successful, why not you? I mean, we I'm one of the 7 South African millionaires, but it's not just not millionaires. There's people achieving the hugest successes within their first months, within 2 months. It is absolutely insane. This program is proven, and I literally, I've said it a couple of times. Saying thank you to Michelle is such a small word. It's like, I think there's nothing I can say to say thank you enough for what you have done for my children and for me. This is, I can't even compare my old life anymore, because there's nothing to compare. It's 2 different people. And to realize that this is my life forever. This is it's not that it's a 6 months course or a year course and it's going to expire, and my life dreams are coming true, one after the other. And it's goosebump stuff, guys. So if you're interested in this, jump. What do you have to lose? You make your money back on your first sale, then you are in profit for the rest of your life. Where have you ever seen anything as beautiful as this? So thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll tell you what, why I love so much what we do is that video that day when you gave your mom a car and her face. That's why we do this. And it's like, oh, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. And how exciting. Your mom helped you get started, and then you paid her back by giving her car. Because how old was her car?
15 years old. 15.
Yeah. And you blessed her with a new car because
Oh,
digital marketing. So,
because of this, yes. And because of you.
No, it's because of you, my friend. You just coachable and plugged in. So you get all the credit. And I'm so proud of you. And I love this. Like, I'm a gal in Kansas and you're in South Africa, and we've been able to build relationships all over the world. And that is just so amazing.